Hi, Relita here with episode 2 of answering golf rules questions. And today we're going to address when is cleaning a lifted ball okay? Because that came from episode 1 where remember off the green, if our ball interfered with somebody else's ball, then they could ask us to mark it and we could lift it, but we could not clean it. Otherwise, we'd get a one-stroke penalty. Where there are 3 other instances where if you lift your ball and clean it, you get a one-stroke penalty. And we need to know about those instances. But first, I want to say that I hope you are all staying strong and safe during this virus. And that I read an interesting article the other day about keeping our hands away from our faces. And I think that we don't realize how much we do touch our face during the day in talking or doing certain things. And so I talked to my friend Betty, and she said her girlfriend did an experiment. And in this experiment, she put eyeshadow on her fingertips and then went through the day to see if she really did touch her face. And she thought she probably didn't, but she ended up, yep, she touched her face. So I'm going to do that same experiment while I explain this golf rule of when is it okay to clean a lifted ball. So I'm going to put eyeshadow on my fingertips, okay? And then we're going to start. So, okay, remember, when you lift your ball off the green, when you're on the green, you can clean it at any time, but not so anywhere else. And the 4 following instances explain that. Number 1 was what we talked about. When it interferes with somebody else's ball, you lift it, mark it, lift it, and then you may not clean it. But the next one is to see if it is cut or cracked. So if you lift your ball to see if it's cut or cracked, because maybe it hit the pavement or something like that, then you may not clean it. Otherwise, it's a one-stroke penalty. Let's see, to identify it. Sometimes you have to identify your ball because you're playing a white Titleist and somebody else in your group is playing a white Titleist. So you need to lift it to identify it, but cleaning it then is only allowed for you to identify it. Say there's a big blob of mud that covers the Titleist and you don't know if that's a Titleist or not. You can clean a little bit off to see that it is a Titleist. Otherwise, no cleaning allowed, okay? Let's see, what's the next one? To see if it lies in a condition where relief is allowed. Cleaning is not allowed, unless you then take relief under a rule. So if you're lifting it to see if it's an unplayable lie, say there's a tree root that's all around it, you may not clean it unless you're going to take relief, and then you'd be able to clean it and take relief with a one-stroke penalty. Okay? So that's it in a nutshell. Remember, any of these instances, if you clean your ball when you're not supposed to, it's a one-stroke penalty, ladies. Hope you have a great week, and I'm going to go see how good I did in not touching my face. Bye.